Okay, hello. I just wanted to show a little new doodad, a little announcement here. We got a new Faoin Rules and Information Room. If you've ever been in here, you knew how it looked before. It was some weird snaky thing that went all the way around the room, and it was kind of a headache. So I made an open floor plan, and there's actually signs here for you to read. I'm gonna do a quick run through though, just to like tap on what's here. Got some helpful tips, just general stuff. And also a TP tutorial that will probably take you to a lot of like the information that's in this room in more detail and make it applicable, especially how to use chat. Um, and then here we got the previous worlds, current ones, as well as honorable mentions. And then we have the Massivecraft faction races. This does not include roleplay heritages. This is just the list that you see when you do slash race list, and you go ahead and choose one like race for one of your characters. You could have multiple, but you can go ahead and do that. And here are some classes and roles that are a little bit more faction centered. This is up for change. I might change it around, add or remove some to make it make more sense, combine some. We'll see. Here are some massive commands that are really helpful. Just some shorts on chat, as well as using your backpack for storage, so you don't drop things when you die, and hiding yourself on Dynamap to prevent getting manhunted from people that could see you on the Dynamap. Um, Doing F home, K home, home, lobby, the wild, and there's also just slash TP in general to just give you the main menu. See if you do that. TP, right? Here's the home menu. It takes you to, oh, there's also a creative world if you want to practice what you want to build. And your home could be there, and then like other places that you have access to, whether it's your allies that gave you access or event locations and all this and that. So yeah, here we go, or some allies. But yeah, use slash scene users. You could TP to the market. There are no admin markets. Everything at the slash market is all player based. Everything that anybody sells there is just something that they've mined, collected themselves, maybe even looted themselves, and just reselling it to you. You can also participate with the area shop commands and rent a stall out in the market area. There's quite a good amount available too. And if you don't know how you're going to initially afford it, you can use slash vote to get free monies, free regals in game. And then as well as when you vote, you don't only just get the monies, you also get crate keys, which you can go ahead and teleport to slash TP crates to cash in your crate keys for some cool items like armor, building blocks, minerals, lore related things, yada yada. And you can also view the Dynamap yourself at map.massivecraft.com. And yeah, beat bop beat bop boop bop 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 beep bop. You can also go to TP Dark World for some fun quest-based PvE if you're getting tired of factions or roleplay. You just want to do some quests and battle some critters. Yeah. And so for some more information, server lore, history, all that goodness, there's the wiki massivecraft.com. And we just got our own like quick little rule book. Maybe it's a little bit redundant. I could always refine it later. Just don't dig and mine through walls. You create like big holes in people's builds. That's no fun. We're all living underground here, so let's be mindful of where we're mining. If you want to do a big mining operation, you can mine on your own plot, or you can hit up slash wild and just mine a large plot. Maybe put your bed down so you can keep going to that location between slash f home and slash home. And then also for trees, please don't knock down the trees that are on our faction land above ground. Also, the above ground isn't for building. It's supposed to just kind of look like a barren snow waste. So just be mindful of that. You can go and get some trees anywhere else. That's okay. And you can lock your chests for personal items. And yeah, when it comes to chests, please only use your own, as well as you can also use the community storage chests. Just don't steal or grief from other players, both allies and us. We just want to keep it respectful and nice, and we not creating no problems, right? No unnecessary discourse. And yeah, there's also some like etiquette when it comes to role playing. We love role playing, but sometimes it can get a little confusing to know when someone is role playing. So you can go ahead and use the local chat. The tutorial area on the server actually has a really good walkthrough on how to use the local chat in different ways to like whisper or shout or all these other little nuances around role play that can be learned through the plugins that are on the server. And yeah, yes. Last thing, navigation. The faction has a couple of colored signs everywhere. You'll notice we got some cyan signs. That's usually like roleplay or lore-based signs, and the faction's directions are usually green. All the directional signs being green help you navigate around this bit of a maze-like cavern. And then the red signs are usually just going to be out of character. For example, like maybe just a notice to not build somewhere, or that there's going to be construction in an area, or just random things that I just feel like putting down or you want to put down. You can put them in red so people know that they're out of character. This isn't complete. I'm going to be putting in our main locations for our bakery, brewery, graveyard, yada, yada, yada. And yeah, don't forget that we also have a Kingdom Discord if you want to stay tuned in on updates and events. There's also the server holds events year round. For example, my favorite events are the Halloween and Christmas events. You can always get like a really fun stash of lore items or just event items. It's cool. It's chill. Yeah, and just follow the server rules, please. The server rules are our rules. They're kind of like similar, just don't be a little duty head. You can check them out at /rules. So yeah. Oh, and then we're gonna start up a registry just so we can have some fun, just documenting the players that we get to play with here in Faoin, as well as I'll type up a guide for us. This guide is basically going to be a wrap up of this room so that I can make a bunch of copies, put them in a chest, and you can just grab one if you want. So if you don't want to come back here. Yeah. One last thing. An announcement. Speaking of, I fucking love our little announcement board. But it's really small. So I think what I might start doing is I will refresh the board either once every month or once every 2 months. And before I do so, just so we can log all of our little silly announcements and maybe quests that we have for each other or things as such, I will take a screenshot and post it in the server Discord, so that we can remember all of our... Where is it? Did they already take it down? Ah, yes, Smog Game Drum. Anyways, that one was a funny one. Thank you. I think that's all I got for now. So yeah, I'm still building. I've just been mining a lot because I need material for roofing because I decided to make builds really expensive and covered in copper. So that's all I got. Have a good one.